Yajurvedic period. Yajurvedic period. Already I told Vedas are four kinds. Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. The civilization which is occurred in Yajurvedic period, it is called later Vedic period. It is from later Vedic period from 1000 to 600 BC. 1000 to 600 BC. Okay, but later Vedic is quite opposite to early Vedic. We should remember, so many people have the confusion, so they cannot remember all the systems. But just we have to understand, we should remember the difference, main difference. Later Vedic is quite opposite to early Vedic. Why? Because what are the good qualities of, good features of early Vedic? They become bad qualities, bad features of later Vedic. So we have to see what are the bad features, what are the good features we can see. But you see here, Bharata and Puru, both are the Aryan races. Both are the Aryan races. You know, Bharata, it is the race ruled India first. That's why on the name of Bharata, it is called Bharat Desha. You know, in Puranas, India is called Jambu Dvipa. Just I am giving you information. What are the names of India? How India got the names? Because India, you see, Jambu Dvipa, Bharatakanda, Bharatavarsha, Bharatadesha, Hindustan, India. We have so many names to India. That's why just I want to give a little bit information regarding the names. So in Puranas, India is called Jambu Dvipa. India is called Jambu Dvipa. So Jambu Dvipa means India is looking like a, this is like a actual peninsula. It is looking like peninsula. In those days, it is looking like island. They feel it is like island. That's why Jambu Dvipa. This India has having lot of blackberry trees. Blackberry trees. You know what is blackberry? We can say Allaneradu. In Sanskrit, this blackberry is called Jambu tree, Jambu fruit. That's why India has so many Jambu trees. So it is called Jambu Dvipa in Puranas. In epics means Itihasa, Bharata Ramayana. So that epics are called India as Bharatakanda, Bharatavarsha. Bharatakanda. So Bharatakanda, Bharatavarsha means Bharata ruled India first. So on the name of Bharata, it is called Bharatakanda, Bharatesha. Bharata, who was Bharata? So many people can understand Bharata means the brother of Rama Lakshmana. They can understand like this, but no. Bharata means the son of Dushyantudu and Shakuntala. The son of Dushyantudu and Shakuntala. Their son was Bharata. Bharata became the ruler of India. That's why on the name of Bharata it is called Bharatavarsha, Bharatakanda. And one more name, India. This name is given by Greeks. India, this is a name as given by Greeks. Because in India, how it got the name? On the name of Indus River. On the name of Indus River. Indus River flows across India. That's why it is called India, the name of Indus River. And Hindustan, this is given by Muslims. It is given by Muslims, Hindustan. So all these are called the names of India or Bharat Desha. So in Yajurvedic period, so Bharata and Puru, both are the Aryan races. They became Kuru. They became a Kuru race. Kuru race means, here you see, now Kauravas and Pandavas. Their clan was Kuru. Their capital Hastinapura and also Indraprastha. So all the communities, all the races became like this. Okay, here you see what is the political system of the early Vedic civilization. What is the political system of early Vedic civilization? What are the political conditions of early Vedic civilization? Political conditions. You see here, the rulers, they have to do sacrificings. They have to do sacrificings. Because you see, the kingdom system, so in early Vedic, there is a Ganarajyas, Jana systems. But here, becoming the kingdoms like 16 Janapadas. So they are becoming the kingdoms. That's why here, the sacrificings are started. The kings have done sacrificings. That is Ashwamedha, Rajasuya, like this. Ashwamedha, Rajasuya, Vajipeya, Naramedha, like this. But in those days, the both important yajnas are called Ashwamedha and Rajasuya. Ashwamedha and Rajasuya. Ashwamedha, see, Ashwamedha means extending the boundaries of the kingdom. By sending hearts, they will extend the boundaries. That is called Ashwamedha. And Rajasuya. Rajasuya means to this yajna or krat will do to show the authority on neighbor kings. To show the authority on neighbor kings. That is called Rajasuya. So here, the kings have to do sacrificings and they will get the titles. They will get the titles like so Samrat, Ekrat, Sarvabhauma, Virat, Raraja, like this. They will get titles. So all these title will get by the kings after doing these sacrificings. That's why in those days the sacrificings are most important things. Okay, and you see the king will have qualities. He should have some qualification. He should know the archery. He should know the what we can say sword fighting, and he should know the mathematics. He should know logical science. That's why he should know the all subjects, and he should know the war methods. So if he is having these qualities, they will become the kings. So here, whenever the kingdoms are entered, the advisory committees. Advisory committee means Sabha, Samiti, Gana, Vidata, they lost their importance. You know, in early Vedic civilization, Sabha, Samiti is called twins. We should remember this word. So, early Vedic civilization, in that early Vedic civilization, Sabha, Samiti. In early Vedic civilization, Sabha, Samiti are called twins. But here, Sabha, Samiti, Gana, Vidata, they lost their importance. That's why in later Vedic civilization, the kingdoms are developed and the advisory committees are lost their importance. Okay, and this is, we can say, political system of later Vedic civilization. And social conditions. What are the social conditions? You know, here in later Vedic civilization, the Varna system has developed. That means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, this is developed. Especially Brahmana, Kshatriya having the dominations. Especially Brahmana, they advised to the king. King has the importance, they have to rule the country. That's why both of the communities, Brahmana and Shudra, they have lot of importance in this area. Okay, that's why Varna system or Chaturvarna system, it is developed in this period. Yes, now Chaturvarna system. In later Vedic civilization, Chaturvarna system is introduced. Okay, Chaturvarna means the human life has divided into 4 parts. Human life is divided into 4 parts. That is one, Brahmacharya. So, second, Gruhastha. Third, Vanaprastha. And 4, Sannyasa. So, these are called 4 ashramas in human life. Brahmacharya ashrama, Gruhastha ashrama, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. So Brahmacharya from 5 to 25 years of age. 5 to 25 years of age. You see, Brahmacharya, it is the most important age, most important stage in human life. Because here you see, at the age of 5 to 8 years, 5 to 8 years, here Upanayana Samskara will be there. Upanayana. At the age of 5 to 8, in between 5 to 8, there will be Upanayana Samskara system. Upanayana means, you see, in the 3 communities or 3 varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. In these 3 varnas, there will be Upanayana, means Gayatri thread will be weared by the children of these people, these varnas. So Gayatri thread. So it is called, whenever they are having Gayatri thread, they are called Dvijulu. So Dvijulu. Dvijulu means who have 2 birth. Who have 2 birth. So that means Dvijulu. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya will have these 2 births. 2 birth means one mother's womb, the birth from mother's womb. That is first birth. And after Upanayana, this is second birth. That's why they are called Dvijulu. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, they will have Upanayana Samskara system. So that's why when they are having Upanayana, so he will be eligible for the reading and learning of Vedas. If they are not having Upanayana system, they have no qualification, they have no eligibility to read, listen the Vedas. That's why here the most important thing, Upanayana. Okay. After Upanayana, they will go for the forest, Gurukulas. You know, in the later Vedic civilization, Gurukulas are started. But actually in early Vedic, there were no Gurukulas. Okay. But in later Vedic, Gurukulas are started. In the Gurukula, the disciples, students, they will go to forest. They will learn Vedas, Tarka, mathematics, everything in front of Guru. So they have to do Susruta. They have to do service to Guru and should learn the subjects. This is the most important thing in the human life. So they will learn the administration, they will learn how to rule the countries, they will learn all the subjects. After 25 years, they have to reach the kingdom. They have to, if they are Kshatriyas, they have to participate in the administration. That's why, so human life, the most important part in human life, that is Brahmacharya. It is from 5 to 25 years. And Gruhastha, it is from 25 to 50 years. Gruhastha, 25 to 50 years. So here, they will have marriage, they will have children, they have to do job, they have to earn for the family. So this is totally Gruhastha asrama. Okay, this is making family, marriages and making family. So they will have the children. This is Gruhastha asrama. And from 50 to 75 years, this is called Vanaprastha. This is called Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha means here they will do the marriage of children, they will have grandchildren, and they will have the devotional spirituality. They will spend maximum time in spiritual conferences, spiritual meetings. That's why this is Vanaprastha. Up to 75 years, you should be in Vanaprastha. You have to complete all the duties. You have to fulfill all the needs of family members. This is called Vanaprastha. And Sannyasa. After 75 to 100 years. So 75 to 100 years, this is called Vanaprastha. At the age of 70 years, he has to go to forest. He should spend the life in forest by eating kandamulas. They have to do sacrifices. They have to do the fastings. That's why here from 75 to 100 years, it is sannyasa life. So at the age of 30, maybe 100, at the age of 100, before 100, they may die there. That's why these are the classifications of human life. So that is Brahmacharya, Gruhastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. This is entered in this period, in later Vedic period. We have completed the stages of human life. And you see here, the Gotra system also introduced. Gotra. This is the most important word in Indus, in Indian tradition. So Gotra. Gotra also introduced in later Vedic civilization. Gotra means, actually according to Vedic literature, cattle, the living area of the cattle. So we can say in our language, Doddi. Doddi we can say, that is, Doddi means the cattle, living area of cattle. This is the meaning of Gotra, because all these cattle belonging to one owner. That's why all Gotra people will have the relationship of brotherhood and sisterhood. That's why Gotra is entered in this period. And here, marriage system is accurate implemented. We have 8 marriage systems. Okay, Daiva marriage system, Brahma marriage system, and Prajapatya marriage system, Asura, Gandharva, Rakshasa, Paishachika. We have 8 marriage systems. So in this marriage system, accurately introduced, accurately implemented. So what we can say, hypergamy is accepted. Hypergamy marriage system is accepted, but hypogamy is not accepted. Hypogamy. So hypergamy means upper community by the marriage between upper community by lower community girl. This is hypergamy marriage system. It is accepted by this society. It is accepted by this society. But hypogamy means the marriage between upper class girl, lower caste boy. Upper class girl, lower caste boy. This marriage system is not accepted by this civilization. So hypogamy system is not accepted by later Vedic civilization society. So if the children are there from hypogamy couple, okay, if the children were born from hypogamy couple, it is called Panchamas. So we understand one more new community is introduced, Panchamas, Panchamakula, Panchamas, untouchabilities. Untouchability means who are the children of these couple, hypogamy couple. They are called Panchamas. They have to far from this society. They should be far from this society. They should stay outside of the villages. They should not enter into the villages. That is a Panchama community, also called untouchability. This is a 5th community. It is entered. So this is the community, this is the society, later Vedic society having a lot of evils. You know, Sati is entered. Sati is entered. So if anybody asks us, where is Ramayana period, where is Mahabharata period? So we can expect Ramayana related to early Vedic, maybe, approximately. Ramayana related to early Vedic. Mahabharata related to later Vedic. Why? Because there are some symptoms. What kind of symptoms are there? For example, early Vedic, Sati is not accepted. Sati is not accepted. So in Ramayana also, Sati is not there. How? After death of Dasharatha, his wives Kausalya, Sumitra, Kaikeyi, they remained as widows, but they have not died along with Dasharatha. That means Ramayana has no Sati. So early Vedic has no Sati. That's why maybe Ramayana related to early Vedic civilization. And you see, in Ramayana, woman has great status. Woman has a good status along with the gents in Ramayana. So as well as in early Vedic civilization also, woman has lot of importance. Women's status has good status. That's why, as per my opinion, as per my analyzation, Ramayana related to early Vedic. Okay. So later Vedic related to Mahabharata. How it is? How it is means you see, in Mahabharata, Panduraju has two wives, one Kunti, two Madri. When Panduraju died, Madri also died along with Panduraju. She participated in Sati. So that's why later Vedic has Sati. Mahabharata also has Sati. And in later Vedic, women's status has no importance. It is the status of women is decreased in later Vedic civilization. In Mahabharata also, you know, Draupadi, she has no any importance. That's why this incident is happened in Mahabharata. So what I am saying, so here Sati is introduced, Kanyashulka also introduced, and evils, and here depends on professions, the community system also entered. That's why all kind of evils are entered in this society, in later Vedic society. Okay, here you see polygamy also. Polygamy means bahubharyatvam, multi-wife system. Here polygamy is introduced, but in early Vedic monogamy system was there. So we can understand Rama ekapatni vratudu, monogamy system. Here polygamy, multi-wives. For example, so we see Sri Krishna, he has so many wives. It is in Mahabharata period. That's why in this society polygamy is introduced, but in early Vedic monogamy. Okay, so these are some social conditions regarding later Vedic civilization. So in later Vedic civilization, we have to see the religious conditions. What are the religious conditions? Here Trimurti worshipping, Trimurti worshipping system is entered. In early Vedic, nature gods. But we should remember, in Indus Valley civilization, mother goddess Pashupati. In early Vedic, Indus Valley, Pashupati, mother goddess and Pashupati, Indus Valley civilization. In early Vedic, nature gods. In later Vedic, we have Trimurti system. So we can say Trimurti system. Trimurti. Trimurti system means here, so Rudra, Vishnu and Brahma. So Brahma creator, Vishnu protector, Rudra destroyer. Srushti Sthiti Layakar, we can say Srushti Sthiti Layakar. So these three gods have importance in later Vedic civilization. So one is creator, one is protector, one is destroyer. So these three gods are worshipped in later Vedic civilization. And here Prakruta entered as the language of common people, as well as it has demanded. In the ending of later Vedic, Sanskrit lost the importance, but Prakruta becoming getting the development. So here Gurukula is started. Gurukula is started in later Vedic civilization. Gurukula education. So already I told you, at the age of 5 to 25, here they have to go to Gurukulas. Gurukulas means the education in front of Guru. So they should go to forest. So Gurukulas are started. In Gurukula, the subjects mathematics, geometry, Sanskrit, Vedas, logical science, all these subjects are taught in Gurukulas. Okay, so and here Ramayana, Mahabharata, epics. Ramayana and Mahabharata also composed in later Vedic civilization. Ramayana is composed by Valmiki. Ramayana is composed by Valmiki. His original name Ratnakara. We should remember this name, Ratnakara. The original name of Valmiki is called Ratnakara. Valmiki wrote Ramayana in Sanskrit. It is in the period of later Vedic. And Vedavyasa, he wrote Mahabharata. He wrote Mahabharata, Vedavyasa. He composed Mahabharata in Sanskrit. So both are the epics, Ramayana, Mahabharata, both are the composed in later Vedic civilization. And apart from Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita also composed. Bhagavad Gita also composed. Bhagavad Gita composed by Vedavyasa. You know, Bhagavad Gita, it is the most important book in the world. This is, we can say, personality development book. Today, so many people are going to educate personal development classes. But once if you listen personal development, this Bhagavad Gita, it gives us a new power, a new knowledge. This is personality development book in the world. But you see, Bhagavad Gita having lot of slokas, near about 18,000 slokas. Every sloka is giving us the new boosting. That's why, so these are composed in later Vedic civilization. So here some women intellectuals. Women intellectuals also there, but they have not much importance as the early Vedic women intellectuals. Okay, so but anyhow, it has the social conditions of later Vedic. It has given less importance to women also. And now we have to say the economical conditions. What are the economical conditions? It is the main profession of later Vedic civilization is cattle breeding and agriculture. Cattle breeding and agriculture. And the main crops here, that is wheat, barley, rice, etc. The main crops wheat and barley. Okay, and here also the barter system, exchanging of the goods also available, but coining system also there. That is Nishka, Shatamana, one more Krishna, like copper coins, gold, silver like copper coins. So these are the coins available in later Vedic civilization. The main transaction through chariot, main transportation through chariot. So here we see in the social conditions, all the metals are available. All the metals are available. Gold, silver, copper, shells, all the metals are available in this civilization. And in later Vedic civilization, there is what we can say, the economical conditions depends on the agriculture especially. Because you see, in the ending of this Vedic civilization, later Vedic civilization, the urbanization is entered. The urbanization. Actually, Vedic civilizations are rural civilizations. But at the ending stage of later Vedic civilization, gradually the urbanization is started. That's why the cattle breeding and agriculture, they are fall downing. So later Vedic, it is what we can say, in the period of later Vedic, gradually the changes are entered in later Vedic civilization. While closing the later Vedic civilization, the changes, the total changes are entered. So then we can say political system. Political system, in the place of this political system, 16 Maha Janapadas, 16 great Janapadas are entered. Also the social conditions and Political conditions are changed in later Vedic civilization. So it is ended in 600 BC. The later Vedic civilization is completed in 600 BC. Then from 600 BC onwards, 16 great Janapadas or 16 Mahajanapadas are going to start. Okay, so the original kingdom system, the original kingship system are started from the 16 Janapadas. But now, what are the expected questions? What are the expected questions, important questions from early Vedic civilization and later Vedic civilization? What are the important questions from both civilizations? So, early and later Vedic civilization. What are the important questions? What are the expected? Mainly you see regarding early Vedic civilization. In early Vedic civilization we should remember how many Vedas? How many Vedas? So, you know that Vedas are 4 kinds: Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharvana Veda. And what are the parts of Vedas? So, what are the part of Vedas means Samhitas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas, Upanishads. These are 4. You know, in Upanishads we have Mundakopanishad. Mundakopanishad. In Upanishad we have Mundakopanishad. You know, Satyameva Jayate. Satyameva Jayate. Satyameva Jayate, it is on our 4 lines, Indian government symbol, 4 lines, there this word is there, Satyameva Jayate. It is Devanagari script, it is taken from Mundakopanishad. So, this Mundakopanishad is in Upanishads. Okay, we should remember the parts of Upanishads. And what is the meaning of Veda? What is the meaning of Veda? Veda means so knowing the knowledge. Okay, and you see here what kind of political system is there in Vedas. We have to say Rajan, Janapada, Jana or Gana. So this political system, Jana ruled by Rajan. The Rajan was first important ruler, first ruler in India. So we should remember. And what is main profession of Vedic civilization people? That is cattle breeding and agriculture. This is most important. Cattle breeding and agriculture. Okay, this is we should remember. So Aryans' original places, we should remember this point. Aryans' original place. According to Balagangadhar Tilak, according to Dayananda Saraswati, Max Muller, we should remember these 3 opinions. So Balagangadhar Tilak said that Aryans came from North Pole, Arctic Pole. Dayananda Saraswati said that Tibet, and Max Muller Eurasia. So we should remember these 3 points. Okay, so according to their opinions, Aryans came from different areas. And where Aryans are settled, that is Aryavartana. Aryavartana means in between Indus River to Ganga Yamuna rivers. This plain under the control of Aryans. Aryans means that is noble people, knowledgeable people, clever people. Okay, their place is Aryavartana and they are called Aryans, that means noble people, knowledge people. So, and then we have to remember what is the, what we can say, agriculture, cattle breeding and agriculture is over. And their society. Society, it is a patriarchic society, father-dominated society, but it has given lot of importance to women. So, society has patriarchic society, Pitruswamika Vyavastha, and women has given lot of importance. Here, women intellectuals, Lopamudra, Vishwavara, Gargi. So, these kind of women intellectuals are there in later Vedic, early Vedic civilization. And Dasharaja Yuddham, War of 10 Kings, this is also most important point. So, War of 10 Kings, this is between Aryan and Anaryan races. We should remember this point also. Okay. And what are the gods? What are the gods in early Vedic civilization? That is nature gods. Celestial and cosmic and terrestrial. We should remember these three kinds of gods. Okay, and in financial system, Bali Bhaga, Nishka Shatamana. We should remember these kinds. Okay, so early Vedic is purely and it is a great civilization, not having any kind of crisis. No religions, no any kind of differences. People all are lived happily. This is called early Vedic. In later Vedic civilization, we should remember the sacrificings are started. Who done the sacrificing, they will get the title Ekrat, Virat, Swarat, Sarvabhauma, Raja, like this. So we should remember this point also. In later Vedic civilization, this is quite opposite to early Vedic civilization. So we should remember dates. Early Vedic from 1500 to 1000. We should remember. Later Vedic 1000 to 600 BC. So these are the most important dates. Okay. So in later Vedic civilization, what was the profession? That profession, cattle breeding and agriculture. Here the most important system, that is Varna system developed. Varnasrama, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, their ages. That means Brahmacharya 5 to 25, Gruhastha 25 to 50, Vanaprastha 50 to 75, and Sannyasa 75 to 100. Here Gotra system is introduced. Here this society is not accepted the polygamy, they not accepted hypogamy system. The marriage system are two kinds. Hypergamy, that means Anuloma Vivaha system. Hypogamy, Pratiloma Vivaha system. So we should remember these points also. And Gotra system introduced in later Vedic civilization. Okay, and here polygamy, Sati. All these evils are in this society. Okay, then we go for the social conditions. In the social conditions, human status is decreased. Okay, and the religious conditions. In the place of nature gods, Trimurti, Brahma, Rudra, Vishnu are entered. They dominated in this society. Okay, and we have to say what is that. The Ramayana and Mahabharata also composed here. Bhagavad Gita also composed. In the place of Sanskrit, Prakrita becoming official, the popular language. Gurukula is started. Gurukula education system also started here. Okay, and financial system. Same thing, agriculture and cattle breeding. And transaction through chariot. And coins, Krishna, new coin, Nishka, Shadamana, Krishna. These are the names of the coins. Okay, and but anyhow, from these two chapters, we may have at least one or two questions. That's it. But we have to read all these important points of this lesson. But we have chance to get 2 marks or 1 mark only.